Hallo, ich spreche heute mit Didi Ananda Uttama, eine spirituelle Yoga-Nonne. Sie hat ein Projekt für Frauen in Griechenland. Hallo Didi.
Hello, Shivan.
I'd like to ask you about your project for women in Greece.
Okay, thank you for asking.
Yes.
We work with pregnant mothers and infants because this is a very, very crucial time of life. And in times of disaster or emergency, pregnant mothers and infants are particularly at high risk and they need a lot of special care. In our center in Athens, we have midwives who give very specialized woman-to-woman care to women who are pregnant and immediately after birth. We have also women who help mothers to breastfeed if they can. Breastfeeding is probably the most important protection for newborns in any situation, and particularly in difficult times, such as refugee times. Our mothers are refugees and migrants, and we help them with infant care, taking care of the infants in many different ways. We help them to learn about their bodies. Many of the women don't know much at all, and they learn about reproductive health, and they become very confident and very strong in doing that.
And how many mothers and children are coming?
We see about 300 mothers a month. They're primarily from Syria, Afghanistan, and also Iran and Iraq, other Middle Eastern countries, but they come also from many different African countries. And we see them in our center, which is in downtown Athens. We also see them in refugee camps, and we go to other NGO venues or community venues where there are women's groups, and we do our groups and our counseling and our assessments wherever we can, wherever there's the need. And there are about 60,000 refugees in Greece at the moment, not all in Athens, of course, but there are a lot of refugees, and they're continually coming. So the work is very much needed.
So your work is very important for these women.
Well, yes, it is. One of the reasons is because they're very isolated. They're in a new culture. It's a European culture. It's very new to them. And this isolation can have devastating effects sometimes on their health and also their state of mind. Many of the women are depressed. They're alone. So when they come to our center, it's all women. And they feel comfortable. They make friends. Some of these friends they keep after they leave the center. They feel empowered to be able to create a new life because they have support. They have support in our center, but then they have support from each other. And this is probably one of the most important aspects of what we do, is providing support to the mothers who are making a new life.
So I can imagine they're very shy, maybe?
They're very shy. Yes. Some of them are extremely shy. Yes. That's a really good point, because particularly when we talk about reproductive health and their bodies, some of the words describing a woman's body, they never spoke, and they're embarrassed. It's shame. It's great shame to them to even talk about these things. But the interesting thing is that at first they're very, very shy, and then they become happy. And they come again and again, and they come with questions that they've probably had for 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 years, and they never had anywhere to ask. So the reproductive health courses are probably some of the most well-received and most important, because it really gives them a sense of self, knowledge about themselves. And then they feel more empowered to take care of their mothers, their babies. We hope that as mothers, they will become empowered to be the best possible mothers they can be in the very difficult situation of being a refugee or a migrant.
And then they go back to their camps and to their husbands?
And then they go back to their camps, they go back to their families. Most of them are here with their husbands, not all. There's quite a number of single mothers as well. And they live in the camps. They're trying to settle in. Some of them have been in Athens for 2 or 3 years. Some of them just arrived newly. Some of them, their children are in school. They're trying to integrate. They're trying to make a new life. Some of them have just arrived and are quite traumatized. Many of them are depressed. The journey to getting to Athens was quite traumatic. So all of these aspects, they gradually begin to talk to us about. At first, they're very shy when they come, as you said, and then they relax and they feel comfortable and they start talking about. Many of them are in situations of abuse, either in their home or in the camps, and so they open up and they talk about these things, and we just try to give them the best possible support that we can.
Very nice, Didi. That sounds really, you are doing a great job.
Well, there's a lot to do. There's a lot more that can be done, of course.
And you were the only group who started it?
We have been, now we've been working for 4 years. For the first 3.5 years, we were the only ones offering this kind of comprehensive care from conception to 18 months of age for the infant, for refugee and migrant mothers. Now there is another group that started about 6 months ago, but they don't offer all the services that we offer in an all-woman setting. So we really are the only ones in Athens offering this to mothers.
And you're all well known.
We're we're known by other relief agencies and aid agencies because we're very specialized, and we're the only ones doing this specialized kind of work.
And when somebody wants to support you, what can they do?
Right. Thank you for asking that question. We, of course, have need for funding, for financial funding in order to keep going. We have need for in-kind donations. We give some mother-infant items to the mothers. We give baby kits, we give nappies, we give a certain number of items, and so we're very happy to receive those in donation. We have volunteers who come, either locally from Greece, or we have many coming from abroad. And they help us in many different kinds of ways. We're very happy when people can help us with publicity, such as your interviewing us, and any type of media exposure. We're very happy with that. So there are many different ways in which people can help.
And you have a homepage? Or?
And we do. We have a website. That's greece.amertel.org. We also have a Facebook page. We have a Twitter account and Instagram account, so people can find us through social media.
Very nice, Didi. It was very nice to hear about your project.
Thank you.
I myself thought some time ago I maybe want to go there and help, because it sounds really a great job you are doing.
Well, you're more than welcome.
Very
you're
much.
More than welcome.
Yeah.
Please write to us, and anyone who would like to come, we ask them to write, and we will welcome them to come and help us. Thank you for your care and your concern, and thank you for your work. Your work is very valuable, and we're always very, very inspired by the work that you're doing in Germany. So please, thank you. Keep that up, and we will keep up our end and working together.
Continue your good work and good luck.
Thank you very much. And you also.
Ja, das war das Interview mit Didi Ananda Uttama. Wir sind jetzt noch ein paar Tage auf der Proud Convention und werden noch weitere interessante Themen verfolgen. Dann wünsche ich noch einen schönen Abend und wir sehen uns. Bis bald. Tschüss.